Hey, it's your boy Chango coming at you with another video. This video is Foley tells hilarious yoga ball story on MSSP with Shane Gillis. Shane Gillis and Matt McCusker. Brought to you by RU Garbage Clips. Alright, so that's a mouthful, right? Ultimately, what it boils down to, it's RU Garbage Clips and MSSP all together in one. I'm excited. Let's get right into it.
Can you tell the story of going through the yoga ball or the exercise ball?
This one was pretty bad too.
I think about this story constantly.
But this chick, she lived in the Thomas Jefferson houses in the Bronx, and I went up there, and it was a bad. There was just a dude sleeping on her couch, and her kids were there.
What?
And we went in the room. I stayed overnight. It was bad. There were so many roaches in there, and I had just seen this documentary about roaches crawling in somebody's ear and screaming, and I was
what a sweet life you were living at the time.
I was so bugged out, and the kids were so sweet. And I remember, like, we were in there, we hooked up.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, I thought for like a week that this was a sign from God that I was supposed to like marry this woman and save her and the kids. I just never talked to her again. But for a couple of days, I really thought like I had like a sign from God. But I remember she's like, let's get the kids out of the house or whatever. And they were like, can we go to the store or whatever? I'm like, yeah. And I had like, a couple 20s on me. Then the dude on the couch comes in. He's like, oh, can I grab something too? And just gave him a 20. And then they came back with like Chinese food or something. And we all ate as a family.
That's awesome.
And then watched Kung Fu Hustle and went to sleep. And I slept with toilet paper in my ears because I didn't want the roaches to crawl.
Did you bone her?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Talking about
On the Chinese food run, you banged?
Yeah, on the Chinese food run.
I had
And then that
a
night-
similar like horrific horny story when I remember I was at a strip club, met a stripper, whole thing, exchanged numbers. I'm like, yes, I could finally date a stripper. This would be so sick. And I went to her house and there was just a 9-month-old infant there, and I was like, all right. It was like, I think we might have kissed.
Yeah, that's a good kiss though.
She would just dip the pacifier in sweet and sour McDonald's sauce and put it in the baby's mouth, and I was just like, dude, this is fucking dark.
Holy shit.
And then there were trans prostitutes above. She told me this, and they were like making a ruckus up there. They were up there banging around, and she was like, yeah, dude, like they'll set up shop in the hallway. I'll just hear like dong, dong, dong against the door and open up, and one of them was getting piped out in the hallway. So like, we get upstairs, you guys, and they're like, shut the fuck up. It was rugged, man. That's when you get a taste and you're like, I'm gonna scale it back a
Not
little.
about that life.
Yeah, not at
Shocks
all.
you out
Dude.
of it.
Not at all.
The yoga ball story. I was living in a studio apartment in Queens. This is towards the end of my first run in New York, before I moved home to Philly and did comedy. I was doing a lot of blow. My brother had like got engaged and moved out of the apartment that we lived, and I was by myself, and it was bad. I was working at this place. I was doing blow. And maybe like 6 months in, it was like a nice little apartment on the first floor. Just been redone, had all stuff in there. I was making a go of it. I got bed bugs, and I had to throw out everything in my apartment. Every single thing in my apartment. So I had a blow-up mattress that was like my bed, like in the corner. Like I had like a comforter and shit on this thing after I cleaned it all out.
Easy's sitting over there going.
And I had a yoga ball for my computer where I would fucking sit there, do blow, jerk off, all that kind of stuff. The norm. Yeah. And I had this hooker over there one night, and fucking I was smoking. We're watching porn, obviously, and all that kind of stuff.
Obviously, that's what you do when you get a hooker.
And I was smoking a cigarette, and I was naked, and I was probably covered in like olive oil or Vaseline or something. Completely naked.
Yeah. You were ready for sex.
And
I had to go in the oven at 350 for an hour. Poke some holes in them and let them sweat, baby.
now you just want to heat him up. He's fully cooked. And I just put my cigarette down, and it popped the fucking yoga ball. And I just fucking and I remember she started laughing at me. And she had like a deviated septum, so she was like just snorting and laughing at me. And man, I'm sorry about that.
It's the funny. I mean, sitting there bouncing, smoking a cigarette, just Oiled up, naked.
You're at the top. You're as cool as you can be at that moment. You got a fucking hooker. You're having a blast, and then boom on the
Did
fucking
the little
ground.
pin that holds the air in fly out, or did you blow it out?
He claims it was the cigarette. Obviously it was not the cigarette.
There's a weight issue.
Yeah.
I wasn't this big back
Dude,
then.
this is so recent. This size.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Yeah, but how big were you? Like you were still.
Maybe 250.
Yeah.
It's a big
That,
boy.
that could pop a yoga. Dudes who are 250 ain't doing yoga.
Bounce up and down on a
Goddamn
fucking.
Chinese-made yoga balls. Fucking bullshit. Yeah, I was.
No way it was the cigarette.
No, I think it went down and pop because it blew up like from the burn hole.
I don't think.
Really?
I never thought
Let's
about
not
it.
believe you.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
I believe you.
Now I don't believe him at all. I've never thought about it, but he lies about
Obviously,
everything. It was for sure.
How's it going to land on a?
Maybe it rolled over a safety pin or something like that.
Sniper and the next building took him out.
It's probably the hooker's fault, honestly.
It was definitely the
I had
hooker's
some
fault.
jack sprinkled on the floor. That's right. I had a set of spike strips in the house. I forgot.
It's probably your spiked brass knuckles you were playing with at the same time, too.
I was showing her my butterfly knife. Yeah, pretty cool.
Did you fall flat on your
Dude,
back?
like that. Yeah, right on my ass. I remember my coccyx bone was sore for like 2 weeks after that.
Having a
Was it
hooker
loud?
snort
Was the
laugh, though.
explosion
Oh,
loud?
dude. It's like a gun went off. It was like 4 a.m, and I was real paranoid because I was on the first floor in the lobby, and I had 2 doors. Like, I had 2 doors that entered my apartment. And, like, I'd get so cooked up, I'd be, like, listening to the doors to see if anybody was in there. I was sketched out. You want to take the romance out of the room? Fucking pop a yoga ball covered in olive oil.
He's a
lube
freak,
up.
dude.
He's
This
obviously
guy's
a
got
freak.
fucking issues, man.
He's a freak.
I had real dry skin. I'm a freak, man.
You're on Reddit. You should know.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
He's going to dish out a new
You've never been covered. You've never been covered in
steamroll
Pam
plate.
spray before. Yeah.
All right, so I gotta say that was pretty good, right? So real quick, he mentioned something about how he saw that as a sign to save that woman, right? And he thought for a second there that that's what he was supposed to do. Then he never saw her again, right? But then it got me thinking, like, what is it about trying to save a hoe, right? Like, I've had relationships like that where I thought, man, like, maybe she just needs a little help. You know, I can fix her, right? And I think it goes the other way, right? I bet there's women. I mean, like, women that, like, they'll hit up dudes in prison. The fuck is that about, right? All I can think is they're trying to save people, right? Like, oh man, maybe if you know, I'm gonna be the one to save him, right? I'm gonna help him get out of prison, and I'm gonna be there for him, and then, you know, he's gonna get his shit together. Yeah, good luck with that shit, right? I don't know, man. I've had those thoughts too, right? I mean, like, I remember I was in the city and I saw. I mean, I wouldn't say she was hot, but I mean, she was okay. It was a homeless chick, and all I can think was, like, someone out there is gonna try to fix that. Comment down below if you ever had those thoughts, right? Your boy Chango. Maybe I'm alone in this, but clearly not, because fucking Foley there, or whatever the hell his name is, you know, he said he never saw her again, but the thought crossed his mind, right? And then they were talking about the yoga ball and how he wasn't that big, but he was 250. Let me tell you something. That's a big boy. Unless he's like 6'8" or something. Which I don't think he is. I can't tell because every time I see him, he's sitting down, right? But I don't think he's taller than, what's his face, right? There's no way he's taller than Shane Gillis. He's probably at most like 6'1" or something. I mean, I could be completely wrong. Again, I can't tell, but if he's 6'1" and 250, that's a big boy, right? If that's his peak, if that's his prime, yeah. But I have a similar story. So your boy Chango, when I got out of the Marine Corps, I got really big. I didn't have a purpose. I got really fat. Well, I mean, I got medically discharged from the Marine Corps, and I was all kinds of fucked up, right? But with that being said, that was no excuse for me to get so sloppy. And I got up to about 300 pounds. And I maintained that fucking heftiness for a while. I mean, I was big for like maybe 10 years or something. I mean, I was a big boy, right? And I remember I was holding my toddler on a reclining chair. And I don't know, I was watching something or whatever. Next thing you know, this shit snapped and I went flying back with my toddler in my hand. Yeah. And you would have thought that maybe that would have been the time that would have woke me up, right? No, I'm still fat ass for another 5 years or so after that. You know? And I don't know where I'm going with this, but I feel his pain, right? Dude was a fucking black belt level fat ass. And he popped the yoga ball while trying to get laid. Completely naked. If that didn't kill his boner, I don't know what did, right? Like, all I can imagine is like you're just sitting there and the shit just blew up. The cigarette did it, really? Yeah, I don't know about that, right? Anyways, I guess that was pretty entertaining. Like and subscribe if you enjoy this. Yeah, that's all I really got. You guys take care. Peace out.